In this lesson, we are going to learn about Power Query text transformations. Text transformations are categorized as split transformations, format transformations, and extract transformations. Let's talk about these transformations one by one. Using split column transformations, we can split any text column by a delimiter or by number of characters or by positions. Or we can split the text column when it is changing from lowercase to uppercase and vice versa, or when it is changing from digit to non-digit and vice versa. Using format transformations, we can change the text column to a lowercase or uppercase or capitalize each word in the text, or we can trim leading and trailing spaces and clean the data. We can also add prefixes and suffixes whenever we want to add. Using extract transformation functions, we can find the length of the text column, or we can find the first n characters or last n characters, or extract the range of the characters. Or from the text column, we can extract text before a delimiter or after the delimiter or in between the delimiter. So you don't need any programming knowledge. Using Power Query functions, you can extract additional features from the text columns. In this demo, we are going to use customer data with columns ID, prefix, first name, last name, gender, and some address data. If we notice, we don't have the information like customer full name, user ID, email ID, and area code. So using this existing information, we are going to extract additional information. For that, what we are going to do is, we are going to create a full name. We are going to create a user ID and email ID, and we are also going to extract the area code from the phone number. With this context, let's get into the system and implement all these features. For this demo, we are going to extract the data from customer CSV file. For that, in the query pane, right click and then connect to CSV data source. In this case, we are going to extract the data from the customer CSV file in the text transform folder. Select the customer's CSV file. Now Power BI is establishing the connectivity and going to display the data. In the preview, we can see the data available in this query. We can see the information like first name, last name, gender, and address information. This is the data that we are going to work with. So select the data and then say OK. The query name is customers, no changes needed. Now let's look into the data transformations that we wanted to do. First, we want to create full name, which is going to be a combination of first name and last name. Since we are creating additional column, go to Add Columns menu and select the source columns. In this case, select first name and last name, and then merge these two columns with space. And the new column that we would be creating is full name. After that, capitalize each word. For that, select the column and go to Format, and then capitalize each word. We have completed our first task. Now let's perform second transformation activity. For second transformation activity, we are going to create user ID. For creating the user ID, we are going to take first character from the first name and first 6 characters from the last name, and then concatenate them together. For that, what we are going to do is, we are going to select the first name column. Since we are going to create a brand new column, go to Add Columns and then extract first 1 character. Similar to that, from the last name, extract first 6 characters. Now we are going to concatenate these two columns together. Since we are merging these existing columns, go to Transform tab, and then merge the columns. No separator is needed in this case, and the column name is going to be user ID. Now we are going to perform our third task of creating email ID. Email ID is going to be combination of first name, last name concatenated by dot, and then concatenated with companyname.com separated by @ For that, let's perform the required tasks one after another. Now select these two columns. Since we are creating a new column, go to Add Columns menu and then merge these columns. In this case, we are going to merge the columns with a custom separated dot. And the column name is going to be email ID. Now go to the column that we have created. Now we are going to concatenate this one with company name. For that, first select the email ID column and then company name. Here the column selection sequence is going to matter. Hence select email ID first, then followed by company name. Then merge these two columns. Merge it by a custom separator @ The column name is going to be email ID. Now we are going to suffix this column with .com. For that, select the column and go to Transform tab. And then add suffix. In this case, we are going to suffix this one with .com. This is the final column, and this is the intermediate column that we have created, which is not needed. Just remove it and rename the column to email ID. And the final task that we are going to do is we are going to extract the area code from the phone. For that, select the column phone. Since we are going to create a brand new column, go to Add Columns menu and then use Extract feature. In this case, we are going to extract text before the delimiter hyphen. Okay, delimiter is hyphen. The new column is created with area code, which is first 3 characters from the phone number. Change the column name to area code. For that, rename it. That's all about text transformations. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.